like offend you or
Well,
poke at you.
I mean, when we were back when we were younger, a lot of people didn't like her.
They
Yeah.
still don't.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like you. Well,
They still don't, and I would never understand why, because I feel like I'm
honestly,
so
though,
cool, like I'm so
I
chill.
think, and when we were kids, like if you were a black girl, you couldn't really, you had to be in like this certain lane of black girl.
Yeah.
And Mari never was like that. Mari was always friends with everyone.
Yes.
Mari was in the arts. She's a thespian, in my opinion.
Period.
She's very artistic. She's been like that since, and I told you guys on our first episode, me and Mari been friends since we were like 11, 12 years old.
Yeah.
So I've seen her grow as a young lady to a woman. So she was never like always
following.
Latin friends, white friends, black friends, Asian, always, very diverse in that aspect. And drama club, dance club, cheerleading. And I don't know, a lot of girls
I got picked on for not being black enough.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
Absolutely.
Truthfully, I wasn't the black, like I wasn't a black girl, because
but she was if you knew her like I knew her, she crazy.
I'm not crazy.
She'll jump off
but wait a minute,
jump off the couch, and if you playing, like that's like, the friend. I'd be like, friend, you can't, friend, it's cool. I'm not mad, friend.
But don't play in my face.
But
and I just feel like anybody would feel like that, respectfully. Yeah. Like, don't nobody want to be played with in their face. And I'm gonna let you know that. Don't play with me in my face. But like, that is very true. And that's a testament to even yesterday. Like, I had my solo show yesterday, y'all. At Riverside Canyon Crest. Shout out them for having me out. It was a beautiful turnout.
It was dope.
Wow.
Drop a clip in. Drop a clip in right now, guys. Drop a clip in of it.
But when we love it without a woman on earth.
Super dope.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, but I wanted to make sure I highlighted that in my set, that I'm not your typical one-track artist. I feel like I'm very well-rounded, and I wanted the audience to get to know me as an artist through my eclectic genre of styles that I listen to through music, and kind of introduce them into what the kind of sounds that they could be potentially seeing in the future with my independent artistry.
Yeah, it was everything. Y'all. Rock, blues,
I did.
R&B.
I did.
It was dope. It was really
rock,
dope.
Blues, R&B. I did country.
You did do country. She did do country.
And that was where I got the most response.
Well, a lot of young people really do like country.
Yes,
their parents listen to it too.
Listen, and shout out to baby girl. I had a young lady in the audience who was crying.
Aww.
She was crying when I sang Tennessee Whiskey, and that turned out to be her one of her dad's favorite songs. And he recently passed. And I was like,
oh my god.
She came and told me after the show. I was just like, I got chills. Like, it was crazy. So it's just, I'm so grateful that I'm able to be blessed with the gift to touch people like in such type of way.
I'm blessed with a gift to touch people too. Right, AP?
It's a hoe, right, not a whore.
He so don't even pay attention to me no more.
Girl,
he don't.
Is so,
I just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
To you.
I just want to fuck. I just want to fuck. Shout out Jocelyn Hernandez. Your song is, man. This morning, AP was not messing with me, y'all, because I definitely was singing that to him, and he just was like, "Get that out of my face." But that's my jam. Drop that clip. Drop that clip in there. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I wanna fuck. I wanna fuck. I just want to fuck you.
Not when I talked to her earlier today. That's how.
Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday, Sunday, I just wanna love you. I wanna freak you every night of the week. I know you got a wife, you gotta go home. I just wanna fuck, I just wanna fuck, I just wanna fuck. I just wanna fuck, I just wanna fuck, I just wanna fuck. I just wanna fuck, I just wanna fuck, I just wanna fuck. I just wanna fuck, I just wanna fuck, I just wanna fuck.
Like, I answered the phone and she's like, I just wanna fuck, I just wanna fuck. And I was like, huh?
I've been singing it all day. I've been singing Jocelyn Hernandez all day. That song bang, Jocelyn.
She said, girl, that song is stuck in my head. I said, wait a minute now.
It was, oh my God.
I'm about to play with you.
I don't care. I like the song. It's catchy. Jocelyn, you know, she got some music where you just be like, we don't know where you going, Jocelyn, because her accent is so heavy.
It is.
But, I mean, I like the song.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I was going, man, AP, he wasn't feeling me, though. He wasn't feeling me, though.
I could understand where he went with that.
Haters. Anyways.
You ready to get into this next thing?
Are we doing the look?
Look
Child.
of the week.
Yes.
Y'all ready to get into this thing?
Yes.
Now, let me tell you something. Now, we look of the week. I'm gonna give look of the week to this particular person because we actually had a small debate about this in the comments. Shout out Neighborhood Talk. Was that Neighborhood?
Yeah, it was Neighborhood Talk.
Yeah,
shout out Neighborhood Talk.
Shout out Neighborhood Talk. We had a little debate about it in the comments. So look of the week is gonna go to none other than Miss Ari Fletcher.
Ari, Miss
the Moneybag Yo's girlfriend.
I call her a little influencer because she is extremely
she's about the bag.
Social media content.
She's about she's about the bag. You know what I'm saying?
She absolutely is like her.
She's about the bag, but she's very controversial. This is not the first time we've actually talked about her.
No, it isn't.
On our podcast. But I'm gonna give the look of the week to her coming out of P's birthday party.
QP from
QP. QC. Excuse
QC.
us. His birthday party. And his, what is it, the black tie event or the black event?
Yeah, I think it was his birthday.
It was fire. P. Diddy was up in there with Young Miami and all of them or whatever. It was star-studded. It was real cute. And honestly, Coy.
She won for me.
Miss Coy.
Ray, that girl.
Miss Coy.
Was so cute.
Baby, you looked
amazing.
Absolutely beautiful.
Amazing.
Okay, so I want to give you your flowers before we get into this, but I definitely we chose look of the week for Ari because she had a problem with being posted with the picture that she took. I guess apparently they were leaving. They were coming out of the event.
And she was holding her
and
shoes.
she was barefoot.
Never.
Outside.
I don't want to have feet. You understand me? If you feel me barefoot. I mean, she was upset because the photographer did a picture. She did a pose with her and her man, Moneybag, and he posted it. Of course, he is gonna post it. You're Ari.
It's art.
You're in the same demographic as the people he photographed. So of course he's gonna post it because it's gonna shoot his numbers.
Come on,
up.
Mommy. Exactly.
But she was upset because she was
Let's
barefoot.
Call a spade a spade.
But I understood.
People were being extra in the comments, so I understood where you were at with it. I mean, you basically said something to the effect like, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want to be.
I wouldn't want nobody if me and my man are walking and I'm barefoot. First of all, I don't give a fuck how bad my feet hurt. He gonna have to carry me.
Listen to me.
Something.
Listen to me. And that's what I said. How about we are not going to be barefoot?
Absolutely not.
I'm not going to be barefoot anywhere. I don't even walk barefoot in my own home. Okay. So I don't think that it was fair for her to call the photographer out with him posting the picture of her being barefoot. You knew you were barefoot when he took the picture. So if you really had a problem with it, I would figure you would get with the photographer like, hey, if you do post anything, just make sure you like crop my feet out or something, or crop it out right at the bottom so it just looks like, you know, my, like I don't have, like, you know, my dress is covering my shoes or something. But it's like, nah, you can't make a big deal after you was posing.
But you know what? And
coming out of it, like,
as somebody, okay, I'm like a pro heel wearer. Okay, I wear heels 24/7.
Facts.
I wear heels 24/7.
Same.
So certain heels can hurt your feet, and you have to learn what shoes, what brands are specifically fit for your feet. Like some brands that are better for wider feet aren't better for mine because I have very, very narrow feet. Yeah. So it's like you gotta kind of learn that. And the more you wear heels, the more you'll kind of know. Like I know, hate to say it, I can't wear Steve Madden. I can't.
I love Steve Madden.
I can't wear Steve Madden. Steve Madden, my feet are gonna hurt. If they're heels, my feet are gonna hurt like crazy. I can't wear Steve Madden.
They're kind of wider.
They're wider.
They're wider in the feet.
They don't.
And they work perfect for me.
They don't support my feet at all. But I could get away with wearing.
But then there's like you also learn like what are dinner shoes and what are like going out
and walking and moving and shaking your feet. Yeah.
There are some shoes and some badass shoes, honey, and them shoes that you only wear from the car to the restaurant, sit down,
and then that's it.
Dine from the dining area back to the car.
Like
that's them shoes.
Then there's some shoes then there's some designers like I could wear Betsy Johnson.
I love
all
Betsy.
day. I could wear Betsy Johnson all day.
I can literally cartwheel and Betsy Johnson
because of the way the heel is set up. It's so thick. So not to get off topic, but clearly her feet were hurting. But I thought it would have been a really cute photo
if she would have jumped on her man's bed.
It would have been cute that way. I think it was a really cute photo anyway.
It was a beautiful photo.
Like it was natural.
The thing is, I wasn't even focused on her feet. Like honestly, that wasn't the first thing that I was drawn to. She looked so happy. She looked like she was having a good time. Like her and her man just had a good night. That's what I was looking at. I didn't focus on you not having your shoes on until you clearly pointed it out. Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. And then that's when I was like, "Ooh, yeah, I wouldn't have did that.
I would have, no, I get it." And
my feet would have. You would have to cut my goddamn feet.
My feet is white as hell. I am a yellow bone,
girl.
Shout out Danny Lay. But I am bright.
Shade.
You know, so I get it. If I walk barefoot,
oh, it's over, friend. Any lick of dirt get on you, it's looking
over. You're gonna be like,
looking like, ooh, she tramp.
Yeah, ooh, ew. Bitch, was you playing kickball before you came up in here? Like, oh, your homegirl, she cute, but she a dirty bitch.
Right, look at her feet.
Look at her feet. It looked, I mean, I think she just kind of blew it up in her head because we are more, I think like
women are so visual. Oh my God.
And we just don't want to be seen, like that. But I just think honestly, Ari, it looked really natural.
You looked beautiful.
Happy. You looked so beautiful.
You looked happy. You looked
like
you had a good night. Best photos. I think it was candid.
Yeah. You look like you was with your man and you were in heaven.
Clearly you floating on cloud 9 enough to take your goddamn shoes off.
Right. And feel comfortable.
Enough to just walk on off like into the sunset with your man.
I'm just glad I got a man that know me, because my man would have been like, hold on. Put your shoes on. I'm not trying to hear your motherfucking mouth in the morning.
First of all, he wouldn't have let you even take them off.
Yeah, nah. AP
because he understands that once you take them off, ain't no putting them back on.
Your feet then expanded and shit. You can't put them on any damn way.
Once you take them off, that's it.
That is so funny.
That's it. Okay?
Absolutely.
There is nothing else.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But look at the week, Ari.
It goes to you. Listen, and I mean, honestly, like I could just say for anyone, we be in our heads a lot. And a lot of times those things that you're insecure about, people are not even thinking about it. They are not worried about it. And trust me, we all go through it. I was just looking at videos of me last night and I was like, ooh, I hate that angle, but my vocals sound amazing.
Last night before I was going to before I was going to Mari's show, I put on an outfit and I was like, I hate my hair. I hate my outfit. I'm getting over a cold, so I've been sick. So I usually wear my hair wet and curly, but I haven't been able to do that. That's why I got my hair in a ponytail, because I had to blow dry it. I couldn't let it be wet. And I walk in and I literally make my way past about 8 people, and somebody grabs me and goes, "You are banging. Your outfit, your face, your everything, your shoes, your nails. Because it was
giving body.
You are banging." And I just was like, I hated what I wore. I just was feeling so
and you're
self-conscious.
so hard on yourself, and I don't understand that. Every time you walk in the room, I'm like, "Ooh, my friend, fine as
She
fuck."
always telling me that, and I'd be like, "No, friend."
Period.
No, friend.
I need them to understand, just naturally. Like if you looking this fine and you don't feel like this is fine, then what does it look like when you really fine to you?
You know, you got to get you a Mari in a pocket. Mari in a pocket where you could just take out and be like, "Go," and they be like, "Bitch, is that you?
Did you walk in the room this
Mari will make you feel so good.
For no goddamn reason? This is what you're doing?
Mari will make you feel so good. I'm telling you, y'all.
Like, I mean, the thing is I'm a realist. And I'm going to give credit where credit is due.
Mari going to make you feel good. Mari is the type of person, like, I know that hairdresser burned out your hair with that perm, but the way you rock that ball spot. The way you whip and
flip that thing, baby, you better work that shit out, mama.
That ball spot, I know
that's
bitch,
right.
You the baldingest bitch I ever seen in my life, girl. Girl. That bald spot.
I know that's right, sis.
I know. That's how Mari is. Mari, the most fucked up shit Mari can make. You can be like, you know what, baby, the bald spot ain't that bad. It damn sure ain't.
And you better rock the fuck out of that.
Scalping it. That's Mari.
Mm-hmm. I know that's fucking right.
You ladies and gentlemen, you always need you a friend.
Listen, because I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate of looking at the glass half full instead of half empty.
Her first words when we talk in the morning sometimes, "Friend, did you say your affirmations, friend?" I'd be like, "Yes, friend, I did."
Amen.
She is. She's a very positive person.
And let me tell you, I'm a work in progress. Not every day I wake up this positive. I'll be having a
child. I'll be able to get it together.
I'll be having to call my friend. I'll be like, "Talk me off the ledge, friend," because right now it's giving fuck it.
Wait, hold on. Speaking of this, speaking of friends and talking about shit, because this is necessarily, we wasn't gonna talk about this, but I had to ask. Okay, so what's her name? B Simone and her best friend have a podcast, right? They got a podcast. Yes. I forget the name. I forget the name of what the podcast is called. But
I'm sorry, y'all.
But
I did
friend,
too.
One of the episodes I saw, they were talking about Martin Luther King, and they basically say, Martin Luther King was cheating. So is he still a good man because he was cheating? I was so drop the clip in.
What's more important, the fact that Martin Luther King is the man that fought for freedom, or the fact that he was cheating on his wife?
Jesus. I'm going to give you this example. He's a great father. He's a great businessman. He's a great CEO. He's an entrepreneur. He's such a boss.
He's a boss.
Look at that man. He's a boss.
Look at him.
He's a great father. Look at him, that strong black man.
Look at him being at his kid's game.
But you're cheating on your wife. You're not a good husband. But he's great in all these other aspects. How are you a great leader, a great CEO, a great black man? You're not great.
You're
not great. God, you're not. That is triggering.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a good dad. You're not a good dad because you don't respect me. How the fuck you showing these kids you a good father and you don't respect their mother? You're not a great dad, my nigga. You're an okay human.
Someone being a good person to you means they're a good person to you. Someone being a good person to everyone means that they're a good person. What's more important, the fact that Martin Luther King is...
Drop clip in so the audience can know what we're talking about. Okay. Boom. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, everyone has flaws, honestly. Does cheating make him not a good man? I don't stand by that. I don't believe that. I mean, because he had so many other amazing qualities about him. I do understand where it's tarnished as him being an example. How are you an example, an exemplatory man of a good, decent man if you are cheating on your spouse? And that's a very real concern to have in regards to someone being such a just like an inspirational figure and someone who is looked up to as a leader. Okay, you expect me to trust you and leading me, but your wife can't even trust you. So that is a very valid point, but I don't think that necessarily makes him not a good man, because a lot of other things super outweigh that. Does that make it right? It does not. It does not make it right. It does not make it excusable. But at the end of the day, his wife knew what it was. I'm gonna presume that she knew what it was. Like she, you know what I mean? People will only do what you allow.
I'm gonna say this: how you didn't know that? Not only did his wife know what it was, his wife was perfectly okay with it. That she knew her man had a. You don't understand because you got the luxury of dealing with the nigga that Martin Luther King helped create. Okay, that man had a time clock on his back. Okay, meaning they were very well aware that he was gonna die any day. Okay. She probably didn't give a fuck about him fucking a bitch. She probably just wanted him to
your
live
life,
his life.
baby. Be happy.
So for you to sit your dusty, crusty ass, I was so disappointed. I was like, for you weird assholes to sit your dusty, crusty ass on the goddamn podcast and sit here and minimize somebody who you wouldn't even be able to be on a damn podcast.
That was another time and place
Had
too.
this man not fuck them hoes. If AP was fighting for my civil liberties, fuck them hoes.
Please, baby.
Do whatever you gotta do to take your mind. Just come home. Like, y'all gotta stop being so goddamn weird.
The thing is like, but what you guys gotta be so everything that you do, you can't expect for everyone to operate the way you operate. So how are you gonna say that this man is not a good man just solely off of him cheating? Is that a good thing to do? Is that the right thing to do? No, it's not. But that does not make him not a good man.
But that's off your
that's off of your perception.
You don't know what his
and you
wife
weren't you weren't in his. So mind your goddamn business.
You gonna try to
understand,
tarnish?
and that's another thing with like Bill Clinton, like bringing him into the mix. This man did a lot of good things, right, for the Black community, as in his presidency, right? But they ripped that man to shreds over
some head. That's but I just couldn't believe it was two Black girls
that got on
a podcast. It's so much controversial shit you gonna talk about. You gonna talk about our influential leaders
that they're already trying to take out of the textbooks,
and you thought that you was gonna get some
let's talk
kudos?
about it. Let's talk about it. They're trying to take all of the Black history out of the textbooks. Hello?
I couldn't.
As long as you guys didn't know that, make sure you research. They trying to take that shit out of the textbooks. They're trying not to teach all of these things. A lady just got on. It went viral. She talking about her son is now acting different at home because he's mixed. He's acting different at home because of critical race theory.
Mm-hmm.
Because now he know who the fuck he is.
I just was so disappointed in that podcast. I just couldn't believe that she said that. That's why I said I'm sorry. I had to go hard on you. I gotta go hard on you. Cause don't you ever sit on no damn platform where you wouldn't even be able to sit, where you wouldn't even be able to interact, where you wouldn't be able to have anything. Nobody would know you had that man not laid his life on the line for us over some cheating. If you think cheating is the worst, you have not been in a real relationship, sis. Imagine watching your significant other die. There's way worse things out here than your man cheating. You better grow the fuck up.
It's way worse.
You bitches better grow the fuck up.
But at the end of the day, like, if I really feel like if you cannot speak, you can't always speak on someone else's situation because, like we were saying, you don't know what type of agreement. Like you said, like now you sounding real loud and wrong because, like you said, his wife already knew what time it was.
Wait, you ever thought about? And then the fact when I watched the clip, when I watched the clip, friend, I felt like all they were doing were projecting what they went through with their significant others onto the situation. It's way worse shit out there. You ever had something so crazy happen with you and a man where you be like, damn, I just wish this was some basic shit like cheating. Or this was just some basic shit.
Baby,
like, god damn, this is complex.
This is complex.
I'm losing hair.
What? This is layers.
I can't sleep.
Layers.
This is something real deep.
This is I gotta go to therapy. I gotta be on medication. I gotta be on anti-anxiety medication.
I wanted to say so bad, like, y'all really acting your age. You could tell you not a young, you still ain't experienced life yet. Because if you really experience life, you know it's way deeper in a relationship between a man and woman.
I will agree with that, and I don't agree with cheating at all. And I've said this wholeheartedly.
No woman does.
Wholeheartedly. I'm not staying with no nigga that's cheating. I don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, I'm a realist. If you come and talk to me and we have a conversation, we have an understanding, allow me this time and the space to figure out if that's something that I want to deal with. Don't go sneaking behind my back and doing that weird ass lying shit. That's the part that I don't like about the cheating.
But your man is fighting for rights of not for every person of your skin complexion. Do you know the burden that man held?
Right.
He was watching people be burned.
So he fell short in one
aspect, and you gonna
and a whole nother time, mommy. You don't know what that time was like back then in there. That's a whole nother time, baby. We can't even really speak on it because we don't know. Think about the shit we live through today, y'all. The shit that we see every fucking day that goes viral of how they treat our black and brown people. Imagine how they was treating us when they wasn't being filmed. When nobody was holding their ass accountable. When people were actually patting them on the back and high-fiving them for killing a black person in the street.
Girl, they still doing that.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's what it's
just. But imagine when it wasn't being filmed and people didn't really care.
I just couldn't believe they sat there on that podcast. I just was so chill. I was like,
I didn't even watch it.
I watched it. I had to watch that because I seen that. I was so disappointed. I was just like, y'all whack as fuck for that. I don't care what y'all talking about. Y'all whack as fuck for that. I'm sorry, y'all weird. Y'all weird. It's like me going on a podcast and talking shit about Malcolm X or Medgar Evers or Angela Davis. You don't know, or Assata Shakur. There's so many blacks who laid their lives on the line for us, and you over here tripping off of. I bet you if we pulled up your track record, you're not 100% perfect.
Right. Nobody's
there's
perfect.
Somebody
that's
that you. There's some injustices that you've been not a victim.
You've been foul
You've been the perpetrator of. So to sit there and act like this man isn't the man who should be celebrated the way he celebrated
because he cheated on his wife.
Are you insane?
Several seats.
I want to say that's why your hair stop at your shoulders, cause you're mad. Moving right along, Batman Kevo, BBL. What were we thinking, buddy? What were we thinking?
No, he was thinking, I'm getting abs today. Right now. Let's get it going. Sign me up. I'm ready.
He hit up.
Yeah.
He hit up Cardi B like, so who does your after you had Wave? Who did your post? Bandman Kevo, it's bad enough you got a man tattooed on your thigh like Shamari. Men. Like Shamari got that right there. By the way, that's a sexy ass tattoo. Now imagine a man with a nigga tattoo. He got a nigga on his thigh, y'all.
He's paying homage to Kevin Samuels.
I love me some Kevin Samuels, but a man on your thigh? Like when you getting it popping, do you rub him? What did they do to you in prison?
Girl, they was spreading them cheeks.
What did they do to you? That was his cheeks. Bandman Baby Oil Kevin.
Not the baby oil.
Bandman Baby Oil.
They was busting that thing.
I just... That's his new name, Bandman Baby Oil Kevin. That is his new name.
Listen, baby, look. More power to you. He said he was gonna get
by any means
today. But what I'm trying, because everybody trying to say is BBL, or did he get sculpted? Because BBL means that they transferred fat from his stomach to his ass. Did he make his ass bigger?
Did he get it? Did he get it? Okay, so they might have. You know what though? It looked good, but you ought to be ashamed of yourself giving workout advice and all that stuff.
But you know what? That's everybody on. Honestly,
I know.
Literally, that's 95%.
Who cracked me up though? Who cracked me up? Khloe Kardashian. Cause she be working out. I be like, sis, you ain't got your body done.
And that's fine.
And that's fine. But don't give me workout tips if you ain't got your whole body done. Bitch,
that's
fine. I don't care about what you know,
but let's talk about that, because I do understand now, because I do know a couple of people who've gotten some work done, people are under the perception that when you get work done, that like you just automatically don't have to like work out or like, you know, take care of it. No, you have to work out. You have to work out every day. So I do get that part, but just say that like, hey, I got like, you know, like I got this done. As a matter of fact, don't even say that, but don't try to make it seem like you're a fitness guru and you got this body.
That's my thing. Don't
and you
sit
got
here
this
and try
body from working out, because you didn't get this body from working out. You're maintaining this body from working out.
I mean, I just was like, I didn't know, like, when I started seeing everybody saying he got a BBL, I'm like, why they keep seeing that? And then I seen he posted the photos.
BBL is transferred. That means the transfer.
Well, that's a Brazil. BBL is Brazilian,
right? But like that's what I'm saying. BBL, like, did he make his booty bigger?
No, he didn't pull the arrogant Tay. He didn't go make it his booty bigger.
Arrogant Tay swear up until he didn't get no booty.
Girl, I know he did. He friends with the plastic queens.
He said I've been had booty. What
no,
you mean?
No, you went and got something. He friends with the plastic queens, Jada, Ari, like they all fake. He know he went and got his
not
booty
the
done.
Plastic queen.
I mean, not like that. Like, I mean, plastic princesses. The plastic queens is Kardashians. But you feel me? You know, I'm just being honest. It's okay. Like, so what? If you got I am thick than a motherfucker, and I still consider, you know, sometimes, like, I still consider like, ooh, if I took some out of here and took some out of here, you know,
I'll be thinking about it because listen, I'll be working hard.
Child.
Y'all gotta understand me. I be really working hard.
And it's still, you know, it takes time.
It takes a lot of time.
And sometimes you like,
it takes a lot of time. And when you be in front of this here camera here,
ooh,
baby,
I get it. I totally get it,
baby.
But also too, like, I respect it. I think it says a lot about you and your dedication.
You got the money. You got the money to fix it. Please, by any means.
It's a proven fact
it's
that
not
people,
for me because I'm just a scary cat.
Friend, it's a proven fact. Okay, I watched a thing where a girl said she had a regular body and she could not sell clothes for nothing. As soon as she got a BBL, her sales went through the roof. It's a proven fact that consumers associate wealth, and they are attracted to these particular body shapes.
Yeah.
So I get it.
I mean, because if it's done right, then that means you dropped a bag.
Yeah, like, and I don't think anything's wrong with it. And I don't think you need to lie. I think that's just something more personal. But, you know, Bandman Baby Oil, you know, Kevin, you look great. You looked fine before, but you know,
ab shell. And when I seen the before and after, I was just like, that wasn't nothing that you couldn't have worked out for.
Yeah, he could have did a smoothie diet and lost that.
Like
real
literally,
quick.
That's what I was thinking. Like you didn't need to go under the knife for that. Like you weren't that big, bro. You weren't. You could have did a little dieting, a little exercise for at least 60 days. I promise you that would have been gone.
It would have, because he said, but he was saying
if you would have disciplined yourself.
I think he went from like 285 to 220. He dropped a significant amount of weight.
I did too. And
I don't know, but you thick in the hips,
cute in the face, fat in the ass. Do you want to taste?
Wait, what's Candy new song? Hips and body and
legs and hips and body. It's so fucking dramatic. I'm
that
just
song
like,
is so funny.
Girl,
shout out Candy. That song is
shout
so
out.
funny.
It's trending, child. But
it ain't no Jocelyn though. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I just wanna fuck. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Please.
But I love the song, y'all.
You guys, it's absolutely ridiculous.
It is, but I don't care. I like the song.
Can we get into this real quick though?
What you want to get into?
Because Chrisean,
child, call her Blueface Jr. That bitch went and got that nigga on her neck.
Literally, Blueface Jr. on her neck.
Here,
literally,
sis.
Chrisean, baby. But she put out a statement recently that she's not pressed because I guess people been saying, girl, when he do you wrong, you gonna be feeling stupid. She said, I don't give a fuck about nobody doing me wrong. That's not gonna stop me from living my motherfucking life. I'm gonna live my motherfucking life. Period.
We've talked about this several times. It's something about when you're young, and all women and men go through it. It's that I don't give a fuck syndrome. And that I don't give a fuck syndrome will have you walking around with no tooth and a motherfucking nigga on your motherfucking neck. She just she don't give a fuck. And
she says she gonna live her motherfucking life, and that's what she want to do with her
gonna live
life,
it.
child. I don't know if I want to be with a man who is going to allow me to beat up his mama. Like, I don't know what the situation is. I don't care what the situation is.
I don't know though. Cause Chrisean, she don't seem to me.
She does not seem like the type of person that will just be provoking
nobody's
but
mama.
she is the type of person that's gonna finish.
As we saw, and you not whipping ass.
Baby, when I tell you,
when I say that little girl was dog walking them. But I really,
let me tell you something. If I was Blueface sister, you gonna have to see me again, sis. I'm gonna need that head up again because you're not gonna just dog walk me. We're gonna have to be on. We're gonna have to get the bag and be on the celebrity boxing.
She was holding her nigga.
We're gonna have to be on.
Like she was breastfeeding him. That nigga was asleep.
Bruh.
That nigga was asleep. Wait, when I watched the video, I was like,
they said they knocked out 7 of the men.
That's her mama husband. Her mama.
Karlissa, you got your daughter here fighting your battles.
Blueface, baby, alright.
Her man is asleep on the ground. Damn near dead.
Who next?
She got beat the fuck up. He got beat the fuck up for you.
That's my Blueface, baby.
Karlissa, you got your daughter here fighting your battles.
Blueface, baby, alright.
Her man is asleep on the ground. Damn near dead.
Who next?
She got beat the fuck up. He got beat the fuck up for you.
That's my Blueface, baby.
Karlissa, you got your
mama husband. They knocked
I
out
thought that was
the
sister. I thought that was the sister boyfriend.
No, everybody got their ass whooped. They brought they monkey asses over to that man.
Now that part I will definitely say I agree with. Don't come pulling up and want all the smoke, and when you get all the smoke, now you want to play victim. Don't do that.
I it's not to say, but I've been around mamas like a real toxic like that, and I wanted to beat up some mamas too. But the
thing is that you never did.
I only never did because they never. If they would have threw something at me, if they would have threw something at me, I would have slid their mama. I would have slid their mama to third base without a hesitation. I would beat up a mama. I would beat up a sister. I would beat up a girl. Grandma could get it. Respectfully, you want to do something and try to hit me or harm me?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna defend myself. And that's that.
That's it. But
I don't like that Blueface was like egging it on to
girl. He was standing there like, you gonna get up, girl?
That's the thing. Like, break us up. That's not cool. At the end of the day, this is still your mama. This is still your sister. Like these are still like your family members.
Well, I have a brother. My brother. We both have brothers.
Yes.
And I've always, my brother. I respect his relationships. Now, it's one thing when my brother say, "Oh no, beat her ass." I'ma beat her ass.
Period.
But if they're getting into it or something like that, it's a level of respect. I respect
right. Like
I'm
not gonna jump in. Yeah, because that's not my business.
But if he call me and be like, "It's go time,"
and my brother already knows not to call me.
Don't call me because
I'm gonna turn it up.
But I'm not going to my brother's home.
I'm finna turn it up. And my brother, he's so gentle. He not gonna be like that anyway.
My brother's a man's man. He's a grown ass man. He handle his business, and his women and the past have not disrespectful him. And I love his BM to death. That's like my sister. So I've never experienced that problem with my brother. My brother is he's a real man.
Like
he's a man. He handles his business.
Right, but I feel like if we did ever find ourselves in something like that, I don't think we would have been dog walking the sister now. Like, girl.
Absolutely not. I would have dog walked some sisters, friend. I'm sorry. As long as you don't touch me. If you don't,
I mean, you're right. I mean, straight up. Because from what I'm gathering is that they pulled up with the smoke. It wasn't like she just came and was like, I'm gonna fuck you guys
out
up.
Your family.
Right.
I'm not doing none of that. I'm gonna behave. But if you stupid enough to threaten me or make me feel that way,
please don't try
I'm gonna defend myself.
She started going crazy. Then she just started tweaking. So it's these mason jars. Look, I took them upstairs, but it's like a glass. Okay. All right. So I come in the house. I don't know, Blue and her are discussing about something. So I was like, Blue, stop talking to your mother like that. He like, she talking about you, talking about something. She about to move out because there's another dog. Remind you, all this shit I've been going through, I haven't had my dog because my dog is with another family in Oklahoma this whole entire time. So I was going to go get my dog when I turned myself in. Because at the time I couldn't fly with him because I didn't have no paperwork at the time for him to fly. So I'm like, for real, Karlissa? She like, yeah. And I don't give a fuck about you. I was like, what? She started going crazy. Then she just started tweaking. So it's these mason jars. Fuck, I took them upstairs. But it's like a glass jar. She started throwing them at me. And then, what else she do? Cause this lady, she smoked with me before. At her son barbershop, not Blue's, her other son. When I was throwing this event for her son. She smoked.
And that's a fact.
I'm not looking for any type of violence. I don't believe in violence, but I do believe in protecting myself.
Absolutely. And letting a motherfucker know not to try it.
But I just, for Chrisean Rock, let her go through what she got to go through. This is something clearly she's going to have to. Every girl goes through this. It's just in different forms.
Mm-hmm.
Your first love is usually the one that you do the absolutely most for.
And then in hindsight, be like,
what the fuck was I thinking?
Why did I do that? And I think I ran across a meme recently that said something to that effect, like, be careful of the choices that you make today that will affect you tomorrow. And that's real facts. You'll do some shit today that it won't hit you to 10 years later and be like,
yeah,
fuck, like I can't, like it's blocking you 10 damn years later.
My first love, it grew me up. I learned the coldest lesson possible with my first love. My first love grew me up. My first love ended up dying while we were together. And I wasn't, he had did something in the beginning of the relationship that I never forgave him for. And I learned a lot about forgiveness. That's why I forgive so much. And AP my friends, my family, they'll get mad at me because I just be like, whatever. When you can't forgive somebody because they're gone, and there's no way of having a conversation. Because I'm talking about here today, he was gone the next day, like that. He died fast.
Oh God,
and
that's crazy.
I went through a lot of like turmoil emotionally
inside because you carry that like fuck. I should have just
let it go.
It was not that deep.
Honestly, it taught me. That's why I say it taught me so much. Like I'm a non-violent person. I don't like to be in like stuff like that. Because I know what it's like for you to hold a grudge and your behavior is altered because you're holding this grudge, and then they're gone, and now you're like, I can't talk about it. I can't talk to you about it. I can't say I was holding a grudge.
Yeah.
So that kind of, I think for me, with my first love, that it grew me up fast.
My first love dumped me and then got with my best friend that we were all friends with.
Yeah.
And we used to all like be on three-way together, and she was dating his best friend, and he ultimately dumped me because I didn't want to have sex. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to have sex, and my so-called then best friend, apparently she was.
They always ready to fuck.
And she seen how in love I was. She said, "You know what? I'm gonna jump."
I think I'm ready for the dick. I'm ready for the dick.
I mean, that's my perception of things. I don't know what really happened in her mind, but that's how I took it. Like this woman lived 5 houses down. And this was someone I talked to every day. We rode to school together. We walked home from school together. Literally my BFF. And my first love broke up with me. And a week later,
was with her.
I started to notice that they was talking on the phone without me. And it was like a lot of weird shit going on. And they ended up being together.
Yeah. In my situation,
so that taught me when people show you who they are,
believe them.
Baby, when I tell you, you better believe that shit. You better believe that shit. If somebody do some snake ass, foul ass, you better motherfucking believe it, baby.
No, God gave me the forgiveness lesson. He gave me the forgiveness lesson.
I'll be like, goodbye. I think that's the Capricorn in me. But you know
what I learned? Honestly, the whole situation, the irony is we were together like 6 years. And The last 2 months we were together. It was the best out of the entire time. And then he ended up passing away in a car accident. And I'm glad God gave me that.
Right. You had that time.
He gave me that. Yeah.
That good time.
Yeah.
That good time.
I had 2 months of really good. Like we were just
solid.
I was letting go of my anger, and it was good, but I learned a real cold lesson
about that forgiveness.
About that forgiveness. Very young. So after that, it ain't really too much.
But the thing is like I'm very big on forgiveness, but just because I forgive you don't mean that I fuck with you though. That's the thing.
I forgive
like, I'm not,
and forget and move right along.
I could be like, I forgive you because I don't need to hold on to that. And I'm going to forgive you for me. And I'm not going to say that I've always been that way, but that is something that I believe strongly now. Like I'm gonna keep it pushing. Like I'm not going to feed the beast.
But what also I learned though too.
Just because I forgive you don't mean that I fuck with you.
When you it's okay not to forgive. And when you haven't forgiven, then you need to separate yourself. That's what I learned.
You got to give yourself time.
I didn't do that. I stayed. And I should have just left him, and who knows?
Allowed yourself time to heal.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't do that.
Yeah.
So I know that it's okay not to forgive. It's okay for a situation to be hurtful and you to be able to say,
to process
I don't
that.
forgive you right now. Maybe
I'm
one day, but
not right now. No.
And that's ultimately, that was the what I really, really learned. I don't have any, it's been, he passed in 2010. It's been a while. It's been going on 12 years, but it's been a growth,
It's something that you definitely, absolutely. But I mean, clearly this is her first love. To me, I feel like this is her first love because she is
she got a drug case.
Motherfucking
she done lost a tooth. She done,
all
RIP
behind
the tooth.
This man.
Her and Snooki.
Ooh,
RIP
child.
the tooth. She done beat up mamas, sisters. This is her first love. She's gonna go to the ends of the earth. But one day will run its course. And when it runs its course, she'll be able, and that's the one thing about, and that's about life, which is dope. You're gonna be able